Happy holidays, everybody. Welcome back to our Handmade Holidays edition this year. Today I'll be showing you how to make this Christmas canvas using all of your extra ornaments. This one happens to be lit, so we'll show you how you can do that too. Let me turn it off, turn it back on, so you can do this also. Let's get started. All right, so for the things that you will need, I'm using a 12 by 18 canvas. You'll need scissors. I'm using acrylic paint, and this is white and phthalo blue. You barely need any of the phthalo blue. Assorted Christmas ornaments. So I like different sizes. We carry, these are two sizes that we have. I think this is a 2.5 or 3 inch, maybe 2.5 inch ball. And then maybe a 1 inch. Yeah, something like that. But assorted sizes and assorted coatings I think is fun. We have some satin, some shiny, and also some glittered ones. This particular one that I'm doing will be very festive, so lots of different colors. You'll need a cup of water, and I'm using a foam brush, paper towels, and of course I like to wear an apron as well. So I'm wearing an apron today. I'm going to start by prepping my canvas. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, you'll need a hot glue gun, glue sticks too. Okay, so we're gonna start by prepping our canvas. I'm actually gonna do a blue and white background. And this is how I start. I get my white, squeeze out a little bit of white, and the phthalo blue that I'm using, it's super, super dark. So I'm just gonna put one little touch on there. I can always add more, but this will probably be pretty dark. I'll take my foam brush, and for me, I like to go in a swirly kind of motion and just pick up the white, and I do this kind of a circular motion. This creates texture in your background, which I think is really fun. I like it where there's different colors and gradations of the background, and it's not just one. If I keep doing like this, I'll get all the same color because I'm actually blending it there. But I like it when it has some darks and some lights. I'll just keep kind of patting that and going on this circular motion. If I start to notice one area is becoming too consistent, one color, go back in and grab either the white or blue to change it up a little. We're working very quickly because we don't want that paint to dry before we've got the entire thing done, in case we want to work back into it. You want to keep it wet so it's easier to blend. I don't really use any water while I'm doing this process. I just use a lot of paint, I guess. Not too much where it has a really thick texture, but enough to where, again, you can keep the entire surface wet so it's easy to blend and work with. I'm bouncing around the whole thing. You guys can see that I'm working in all areas. And so not one area has too many brush strokes. You could also pat your brush down like this to soften some of the strokes too. Okay, so it's not very thick. This should dry in the next 15 minutes. You'll want to make sure that you get your sides too. The side color, I'm just going at an angle and getting the remainder of the paint off of my brush, but it's nice when all the edges are completely done. So I'll finish that. All right, the magic of TV. Boom. I actually already had one finished. So this is dry. We can continue moving. Look how beautiful that background is. On this one, I've done all the edges and it's ready to go. Now I want to get my ornaments ready. I've prepped all of these. These already have their tags cut off of them. I want to do the same for these. It just makes it easier. And you can work really quickly. That one I've already done, that one I've done. These little guys come in a set of 3. They're great because it has an assortment of textures. You've got your satin, your glitter, and then also this kind of shiny. They might call that candy. It's pretty. Okay, I start off with 6 of my larger ornaments, and I do them in a triangle to kind of lay it out. I'll want a total like this. So I do one here, one towards the top. I like to have plenty of room left up here and here. Sometimes it's best if you stand above it so you can see a little easier. I do these 2 at an angle, these 2 on the side, 1 in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna take these away so I can see my triangle. Voila. When I put the hot glue down, I'll put it here because I'll want the base to rest on it. The tops, be aware, point those down because I like to hide those. So I point them down when I start to glue these on. Take my hot glue, a generous amount, and on. Don't worry too much about your little strings that the hot glue is creating right now. We'll pull all of those off later. This I just did for spacing. I want this guy here. Need more hot glue. Love the hot glue gun during this time of year. Face that down. You can like make your tree as big as you want or as small, just depending on the size ornaments that you use. I'm taking into consideration the colors and how I'm doing this too. I wouldn't want to put this pink too close to that pink. I think this really balances. And then the blue up here and the gold here. Yeah, I like that. Next, do this pink guy. And I'm being mindful to keep that top of the ornament facing down. And instead of doing these 2 straight across from each other, you could totally do that, but I like to kind of stagger it a little bit, like this. Generous amount of glue. There. When I do this, I also like to stand usually because I can get a better perspective. There we go. Actually gonna stand up and take a look at it. Oh, I'm really liking how this is looking. Now I've got the other size little ornaments that I can start filling in. And because we've got the 2 pinks here, I'm actually gonna put some on the sides. One here. Don't worry about all those little strings. We'll take care of those at the very end. But I'm bouncing around, making sure that my Christmas tree is balanced. That's why I work from one side to the other. I don't completely fill out this side and then that side. This way I'm making sure it looks proportionate everywhere. Also, I'm keeping in mind that this one's glitter and this one's satin. This one's shiny, this one's glittery. I like, you wouldn't want all of the glitter ones to be stacked up on top of each other on one side. That looks good there. Maybe the satin guy here. And we just start adding the layers. This guy will look really nice here. And I like the different heights that it's creating as well. We'll see. I love this part, it's so fun. This is like a party, a party tree. Oh, that guy's gonna be good right there. I really like this project too because I don't like to get rid of ornaments. Sometimes they don't really match the current theme that I'm doing that year, but this gives me another purpose for the ornaments. I do like that. Really fun stacking them all on top of each other. Let's do a pink on the inside. Oh, I love that. So cute how this one's reflecting off of that one too. So this is where it might get a little tricky for you guys, but just keep playing with it, have fun. And you just start building it. Oh, I like that one there, right there. This guy. And once you have them all situated too, you want to make sure they're really secure, so you could go in with some extra hot glue. There we go. That little guy's a little bit. Oh, I love it. It looks so fun. So I'm gonna let it just kind of rest for a minute, and then I'll go in and add more touches just to make sure it's completely secure and on there using my hot glue. Once I'm completely done, then I pull off all of the little strings and it's ready to hang either or lean on your mantle. But what a cute project for all of your random Christmas balls. And if you don't have those, we've got plenty here at Ben Franklin that you can come and choose from. To finish it, you can use one of the battery operated lights that we carry. And this, I just took the end and wove it all through here, and I could put a touch of glue, not on the wire, but on this little coated part at the base to keep it in place. And then this looks like the little trunk right here. And then move your battery pack to the back and secure it here. So that way you can always easily turn it on and off. But there you have it, a cute little way that you can make a canvas Christmas tree with your extra ornaments. Happy holidays!